What do you know, folks? We have an award-winning builder. We're gonna give this kitchen a look today. You're gonna see why this builder continues to win awards here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. 5-bedroom home. Amazing build by Hakes Brothers. So many features. Look at this patio, exterior patio. They have tiled the patio, giving you amazing wood beam pergola in the front yard alone. Make sure you stick around. We found the home for you if you're looking for a 5-bedroom home. Let's check it out. Welcome to Las Cruces. Alrighty folks, how you doing? Here we are, welcome back. We're at 3657 Starling Drive. So if you want your own personal park in what is basically a horseshoe setup area here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, in the Metro Verde subdivision, very near the Red Hawk Golf Course, one of the top golf courses here in Las Cruces. I'm told that the PGA Tour is going to give it some kind of recognition or status. So I'm going to go over there and visit the clubhouse to be, which they're spending a couple of millions of dollars for you to enjoy. It's not going to be a private clubhouse from what I understand, but we'll find out. So please stay tuned, like and subscribe. My name's Alfonso Garcia with the Palms Realty. Join me on this amazing home tour today of a huge 3,600 square foot home. The surrounding areas, businesses, parks, here in this area, as you can see, give this a look. This dead end, so you're gonna, this street here, Starling, loops around, and so basically only the houses that you see here, it's basically a horseshoe enclosed area. And obviously anybody from the public can come and enjoy this park. Here, you have what is a toddler park, right? Somewhat near a toddler park. They have low-lying features and toys and playground equipment to use for toddlers. And then as you notice here, basketball, proper height basketball hoop is what it looks like. It's one-sided, but fairly large area to play whatever you want to play. Bike ride, has beautiful benches set up here. Look at this grass area that you have. That alone is a standalone, I don't know, huge size enough to, at the very least, play catch in. And then if playing catch is not enough, how about playing football? This area alone, just to be able to go on these walking paths, hiking paths with your puppies. There are a minimum of 18 local area parks here near this home alone, which I'm claiming has its own personal park, but it's obviously a public park. Look what they've done here. They will set it up with actual workout equipment, educational passages, and information about wildlife and nature. And this is all maintained. You will not have an HOA, folks, given all these local 16 to 20 some local area parks that are being serviced here. The city is taking care of that. There is a small impact fee when you buy a home out here. Some agents do not know about that. So that is why it's important to get a hold of me. I've been doing this for over 20 some years now. My name is Alfonso Garcia with the Palms Realty. And I finally got the courage to talk to you folks here on this interweb and tell you all about our wonderful city and bring you all of its wonderful features, joys. So over here, there's Doña Ana Mountain Peaks. There's a service mountain, dormant volcanoes. There's the Doña Ana Trailhead. If you just go slightly north here, several blocks from here, you see those mountain peaks, beautiful scenery. That is, we're just about maybe 5 blocks away from the golf course, the Red Hawk Golf Course. And then look at this. You have a football size, soccer size field of grass, another field of grass here, toddler park. We have splash pads. We have American Ninja workout type courses, all complete with warped walls and climbing walls. So if you would like to live in this subdivision, folks, make sure you get a hold of me. Most of these homes that you've seen in this horseshoe are built by Hakes Brothers. There's 1 or 2 different builders mixed in there, which we also can help you with. But today, order of the day is Hakes Brothers here. We want to thank Quint Lears here at Hakes Brothers for allowing us to bring you these amazing properties and collaborating with them. He's one of their most experienced, if not the most experienced rep that they have. And he will help us find you the right Hakes Brothers home for you. Look at this exterior look. There's several looks that you can choose from. You want a more contemporary look? They have a farmhouse look. So many looks to choose from. Tuscan. I love what you end up getting with your cultured rock here in the front. You get a Wayne's Wall effect, and they don't even stop there. So they give you a beautiful cultured rock stone veneer up front, and they have a two-tone stucco. So you have a wonderful Wayne's Wall effect here. But with what we are using out here in this Southwest Las Cruces area is a lot of cultured veneer on the exterior. And look at that wonderful look that you end up getting. Lots of clay tile roofing, okay? The soffit, beautiful touch of wood there, okay? They don't just plane it out with a finished off stucco wall soffit. They give you corbels, wooden corbels, wonderful wooden features here. 2 tones of stucco. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Looks like 10 evergreens, some tall grass evergreens, some boxwoods or whatnot. If you see a type of tree that you recognize, please correct me. I'm trying to learn a little bit about our trees that are being used in a lot of our landscaping. I love how they use up to 1, 2, 3 tones of rock here on this build alone. Wonderful look outside on the exterior. This wonderful pergola, wood beam pergola, and this is just your front yard. I still need a swing there of sort, or maybe a stepping stone, flagstone patio there so you can enjoy the sunrise here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, overlooking the Organ Mountains. That is the Organ Mountain Range. See the peaks just past that rooftop. So as you can see, right here, facing the mountains, you have the Organ Mountain peaks peeking over those rooftops. And what a build. In the low 500s, folks, if you're looking for a home with 4.75% interest rates, 3.99% interest rates, I can help you find a builder that is offering that. This builder themselves are offering on certain builds buy down rates to get your interest rate as low as possible. So make sure you get a hold of me, Alfonso Garcia, here at the Palms Realty. We have been talking with all of our builders and several of them are offering such incentives. So what do you think, folks? Is this your style? This is also the same builder. Look at the color choices you can choose. If, for example, you wanted that color on this, maybe they can make that happen. There are a certain amount of color palettes that they allow you to choose from. And so let's start off with this wonderful build. Look at this. They gave us tile in the covered patio entryway. I love how they do not use basic exterior light packaging. They have these awesome coach lights, just different from what you see other builders using, not going with the standard materials and products, looking for different brands to wow you with. And if you're wondering, if you need a home with a bigger side yard, let me know. This builder will offer us lots like that. Look at that. Right there alone, they have a huge side yard, which will allow them to pull up their side-by-side four-wheelers or a little camper trailer if you wish. Now this home is like what we call the 80-20 roof. A certain percentage of it is pitched and that percentage is tiled off. And the rest is flat, still with a proper pitch to it. And look at this, oversized entryway, as mentioned, with tile. Very rare that you get that. And this home is offered to you with incentives. Low 500, when I say low 500, it's 529. And if we can do anything about that, we can help you with that. 529,000, 3,600 square feet, folks. Let's go find it. Let's see what this home has to offer. Right off the bat, nice tall entryway. I believe we're gonna find 8-foot doors here in the home. And just look at this. I like how it has a wide entryway. You don't, of course it's a hallway type entryway. This home, I believe, will be giving us 8-foot doors. Yes, it does. So coming on in off to the right, is the garage door. So that was the front door entryway. Look at this. What you end up getting here is a home with a lot of features already built, and there's no secret about it. I like how they even epoxied up towards the sidewall of the garage that is concrete, the slab. Very nice. 8-foot entry door. I like how they're got their white on black, matte black hardware. Here's your kitchen. As you can see, it's not a long hallway. So off the entry, wide hallway, tray ceiling on both of these sections, which I'm gonna tell you always to paint white. You'll thank me for it, the depth perception. Everything will look grander. Speaking of grand, look at this. We do have our 8-foot doors. And if you follow my channel, you'll realize that with those 8-foot doors, you're gonna get wider, higher casings here, which give the home just such an elegant touch and feel. Let's see. So you came home in from your garage, right? Here's your garage. You have your Ecobee digital thermostat there to control your HVAC system. I believe they're using Lennox. We'll see. And your laundry room. Remember, we are in 3,600 square feet. Let's see how many bedrooms we find. Oversized laundry room. Good amount of shelving. You can still put a folding table of sort there, you know, here in this corner. You can fit 4 or 5 people in here. Very roomy. And here's a guest bath. So in this guest bath, you'll find that they still give you a framed mirror, your matte black finished hardware, and along with the kitchen, you're gonna get your soft close doors and drawers. Really appreciate that. And once again, all 8-foot doors. I do not have to mention that, as the entire house will have its 8-foot doors. Now look at this. You'll realize why Hakes Brothers has won Best of Kitchen in pretty much all of their price points that they build in the showcase of homes. They continue to win so many awards, from Best of Kitchen, floor plan, exterior, so many awards that they keep winning. Look at this. So we have what we can call center islands. This can be a ping pong table itself. Wonderful undermount stainless steel single compartment apron sink here to give you your modern farmhouse feel. Lots and lots of granite countertop space. And with that, you get lots and lots of cabinetry, doors and drawers throughout. Now, if those of you that follow, you'll realize Hakes Brothers, this is in their $500,000 range. I always mention how Hakes Brothers is using carpentry cabinets with carpenters that are using actual dovetail carpentry corners. And as you saw that, very gentle, just will close on us with no slamming of drawers. Just they suck themselves in. And in this subdivision, folks, it is all electric. So if you would like this same builder, this 3,600 square foot house, it may be already available in a gas version, or they can build it for you in a gas subdivision. So do not worry about it, but we are in an all electric subdivision here. And this is what we are calling our Gourmet Kitchen package. You're gonna get a 5-burner cooktop, Whirlpool, Energy Star rated, as you can see there. Energy Star rated 5-burner cooktop stove with a drop-down stainless steel hood, okay? Lights underneath and whatnot, which you end up getting a separate cabinetry setup for your oven and microwave combo here. So that is how you end up getting this beautiful, elegant look. And then once again, talking about doors and drawers everywhere. They didn't waste any space. They made sure to give us a drawer down here. And look at this, so many drawers. You know, 1, 2, 3 drawers. I love the use of drawers over doors. Saves a lot of space. Washer. Here's one thing to note. Your dishwasher's here. What you typically do not get is your finishing refrigerator. With this alone, they are going to include your refrigerator, your Whirlpool refrigerator. Do not forget, or they did not forget, see those Those caps are for your pendant lights. You can go ahead and customize, pick your own pendant lighting to drop down and just give it a splash of color with this wonderful kitchen as a backdrop. As you hang out here in your living room, huge 18-inch tray ceiling from what it looks like. 4 recessed cans here in your living room next to your dining room. So you have an open floor plan concept, but at least you have them far enough and separated. Instead of in a line from the kitchen, they're next to each other. You can definitely have, and you will have a proper separation here with your furniture, your TV up here, centrally mounted. Just lots of space going on here. Now, as you notice, they are doing the proper conduit, which some of us call this the Smurf tube. They're putting the conduit line so that your cables are not showing for your flat mounted screen TV. Each window does have its 2-inch blinds. I kind of left them open to bring some sunlight in. So we are able to see the kitchen well before any of the bedrooms. Let's see where they're hidden. This is an upgrade when you go with the builder, typically. Your floor outlet, but they were wise enough knowing that this is a huge living room to give you a floor outlet for your sectional couches. Wow. And this, give this a look. To not be able to finish off in this kitchen because there's so many features. 3 outlets while serving what one can consider the buffet serving center area when you're entertaining people, and then complemented with beautiful staggered crown molded cabinetry. Wonderfully done. Amazing. So, moving on to more of the home. Here's your pantry. Now, I cannot call this a butler's pantry. We still need some outlets in here, maybe some countertop space, but for a home of 3,600 square feet, they definitely know that you're gonna fill those rooms up and those mouths will be hungry and that pantry is gonna store it all. I like this section here. So off of the kitchen into the pantry, you have a small little corridor here that you can choose to possibly maybe put some countertop space, maybe some countertop space here, and it still integrates into the kitchen area by the pantry. I like that. Okay, so as you noticed, still 8-foot doors throughout. Bedroom number 1. So for 3,600 square feet, we've been finding 10 by 10 rooms. This feels like an 11 by 11 room. It's got its bypass, 8-foot bypass doors for its closet. As you notice, and I keep mentioning it, I love the fact that they do not have fans in their rooms. They do not include them. You can go customize and get fans very inexpensive, even custom fans, much better of a level of fan than if you let the builder install their own and you're stuck with it. Going into these bypass pocket doors, I believe this is one of the smallest closets we'll see. The rest of the closets will be walk-in closets of type. So we have that going for us. Huge room, bedroom number 1, bypass doors. Now, here is a cool little bonus that I held back. You like Jack and Jill, the story? Well, you get the bathroom today. Speaking of bedroom number 2, there's the bathroom. What a bonus, right? And I was talking about slight walk-in closets. This is what you get. You get an oversized bedroom with an oversized closet in this amazing 3,600 square foot build. Look at that. And then once again, no included fan. Go customize it yourself. They do you the favor of pre-wiring for a fan. So just get your fan going, you have a switch, get your remote on it, and you're set. 2-inch blinds throughout the home included, already in the price. And I am pretty sure, folks, that on this inventory home and possibly 1 or 2 others, I am able to get you some discounts and incentives towards those closing costs and rate buy down. And if not on this home, if it's sold by the time you called me, make sure you get a hold of me. That's the best way that me and my clients are able to get you the best deal. We stay on top of it. I work 7 days a week on your case to make sure that we find you the best deal. So, speaking of one of the best deals in town, wouldn't you love to have this Jack and Jill setup for your family? Beautiful dual sink bathroom, granite countertops, plenty of drawers and doors. Once again, soft close, matte black finish throughout with modern fixtures. All your hardware, matte black finish. And look at this. I like the fact that how I can be in the bathroom area as far as the sink area, and we do have a separate door. They know that this to be shared will be needed at the same time in the morning. And so here we are. Full shower with its own door and toilet area for you to enjoy. Nice modern rectangular window to go with your matte black finishes, your Schluter stick to have some clean tile grout edges, and a full bath tub and shower. Going into the front bedroom. Okay. Slightly oversized bedroom compared to what most builders are giving you, because we are in a 3,600 square foot home. And look at this, once again, a walk-in closet. Plenty of hanging space, pant space, shirt space, and shelf space in there, still with your tall ceilings. Got 9-foot ceilings throughout the home. Plenty of storage space. We run into one of the Lennox HVAC systems. Very reliable, been around forever. Good systems. Now, you saw that, right? Came off the kitchen, 3 bedrooms tucked away back here. 2 of those bedrooms have a shared bathroom, a Jack and Jill bathroom. Let's continue on. We'll leave the primary till last. So we saw 2 bedrooms, right? Look at this, bedrooms 3 and 4. Total of 5 bedrooms in this home, folks. Bedrooms 3 and 4, slightly symmetrical to the other bedroom as far as having a walk-in closet. Okay. Now, for those of us that are into the type of construction, they are using a 2x6 construction framing, blown-in insulation, and I believe they may be dabbling with some foam insulation. So we got to talk to them, see if they up their selection to that as well, if your choices want to be included. And then once again, they are pre-wiring for your fan. All right. Now, these other 2 bedrooms will be sharing this bathroom. Once again, you have your granite countertops, matte black finishes on your hardware and fixtures. Beautifully done here. And this is a large bathroom. I'm able to walk around freely, swing around the camera, not a problem in here. We are in a big home, right, folks? Now, what Hakes Brothers is amazing for is not wasting any space. Here's one of their closets here that they provide in the hall. Wonderful lighting here. I left the blinds down in this room so you can see they're included in every room. And so we saw 4 bedrooms, right, folks? Here is one of the largest walk-in closets. This is definitely the bigger of the walk-in closets that we've been in, still with tall ceilings. So items up there, going through all of our 8-foot doors, now headed to your primary bedroom. I love the use of all the windows in the back wall of the home. Window, sliding door. Beautiful look, bringing in natural light. Here we are with a closet in the hallway, a linen closet in the hallway. Even the closets, once again, 8-foot doors, right? Now, if you're ever wondering what this turn is for, it's a noise breaking hallway, okay? It's meant to have a noise breaker, somewhat of a slight privacy entryway to your bedroom. And here we go. Look at this, folks. Hakes Brothers at its finest with a 3,600 square foot home. What do you think? So many upgrades. If you want to build from scratch, you can ask that you have tile in the entire home. But what I find is that, and you'll find as well, the inventory homes many times are offering $20,000 to $50,000 worth of incentives. So that's why it is important. What if when we get together, we find you the house that pretty much has all the wants and needs that you would have picked anyways when it comes to colors, design, and whatnot, but just has carpet. Take on that carpet for a large discount many times, affecting your interest rate and buy down and closing costs. And to the point to where you take on that carpet, years later, you swap it out. You still got utility out of it. That is why it is important to get a hold of a professional realtor. We know what we're doing when it comes to hunting down the right home for you. It's not about the best deal. It's about making sure that your scenario and finding that beautiful home. Because to me, finding the orientation, meaning the lot, which way my house is gonna face in the morning and the evenings, is more important than a feature interior-wise that I can later change. And here we are, beautiful. I did not mention the type of tile we're using. This is ceramic tile. It is a wood look grained tile. Amazing. Dual sinks with a vanity, a drawer, all decked out, soft closed doors and drawers to go throughout. 3 huge mirrors here. And look at this, your soaking tub next to this nice window with its 2-inch shades for your privacy. Huge soaking tub, very elegant right here. And for most of us that just take a shower, you have your nice snail shower. Once again, so much elbow room in this home, in every room that we enter. Now, separate with a door is your thinking room here. All the deep thinking happens here in your room. And I have been showing some luxury homes lately, talking about their closets and naming, or at least referring to them as a celebrity closet. This is pretty much it. On a 3,600 square foot home, this huge closet, you get 2 sides of hers and hers closet, right? Because I imagine that it still gets filled up by one person. I love the fact that this is your communication hub center. So right here, you're gonna have 2 home run shots of Cat 6, typically going to the living room and to the primary room. And you have a power outlet there so you can power up your router, and it does not have to be drilled in by the cable guy installer. So wonderful home here to see, folks. 3,600 square feet. And when I say the low 500s, we're talking the low 520s, maybe even lower by the time we get down to it. If it really matters to you to have a certain upgrade, or if you need help on your interest rate or buy down on your interest rate or pay for your closing costs, we can most likely figure something out for you. Now, let's continue on to the exterior of the home. If you thought it was done there with all the beautiful features, look at this home. Beautiful tile, which is rare. This must be a new feature, new touch that Hakes is doing by tiling their patios. Or it's possible that this home was under contract, was ordered, and that's why it's available. Maybe the buyer was not able to close on it. I wanted to show you this backyard so you can see what type of a yard you get when you build a 3,600 square foot home. It will take up more of the footprint of the yard. We can find you a side yard parking of sort. Look at this home, wonderfully built here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Located in one of the hottest rising subdivisions here in the Metro Verde area, next to a wonderful golf course, which brings your property value up. You're surrounded between homes like this up to multi-million-dollar homes here in the Las Cruces area. So do me a favor, folks, like, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions, and for sure, definitely call me, get a hold of me. We're gonna look at resales. We're gonna look at new construction to make sure that we find the right home for you. Wishing you a great day. Thank you.
So if you want to know about where this neighborhood is and where this park is, free access to you, and want to move to this area, give me a call today. Alfonso Garcia, The Palms Realty.